Julie. I said hi. Don't concentrate too hard, you'll go off course. How are you doing, buddy? Where are we going? Yeah? You excited? We gonna do some snorkeling, swimming? Fun, huh? There's like no wind, like nothing. So we're burning the old diesel. All right, so Joshua is learning how to splice. He's 7 years old. This is about when I learned how to splice.
This one?
Yeah, looks good to me. Okay, great. Make sure you pull it all in. Yep, excellent. Yep. And then I even like to pull it up a little just like that and then tighten it all up. There you go. Excellent, excellent job. Good job. Now, why don't you tell me the next one and where it goes?
This one.
No.
I'm on this one right now.
So this one
This one
goes in right here. Remember, you got to skip. Always skip. Oh, hang on. We messed. Well, the wind has really died down quite a bit, unfortunately. It's a meager 9.5 knots of wind off the beam. And we're squeaking out, well, 6 knots, 5.7, 5.6. The boat's very efficient, but we're just creeping along. And for those of you guys that care, we are currently at 24 degrees, 32.084 minutes north. And then we're 82 degrees, 23.10112 minutes west. And we're making west toward the Dry Tortugas. Go ahead and plot that on your chart and you'll see exactly where we are. And as I'm filming this, the wind is picking up somewhat nicely. It's really not that sporty, but it's enough to give us a little more forward progress. How amazing is this water? It is just absolutely beautiful. We're in only 23.5 feet of water, if you can believe it. And there's no land in sight, which is kind of cool. Not a good time to be claustrophobic, but certainly a good time to, I don't know, learn how to tolerate your shipmates. Or have them tolerate me, right? I think that's more likely the case. As you can see, the rest of the crew is enjoying a little rest and much needed relaxation after a hard couple of days work in Key West. And look at this. These poor people. These poor people. Anything to say, Mama?
Not much today.
How much today?
No. Where'd he go?
He got her.
He went so close to the road. Usually they're in packs.
All right, folks, we are 6.7 nautical miles from the Southwest Channel entrance at the Dry Tortugas. We are doing quite nicely, between 7.5 and 9 knots. There's 8, 9.5. We're doing pretty well. The sea state is pretty comfortable. I'd say 2 to 3 at the most. The water is cobalt blue, it's beautiful. And I still have a totally lethargic and some might say lazy crew, except for this one here who is starting to really take an interest in the navigation and is figuring out how things work. But it's an idyllic day, an absolute perfect sailing day. Just look at this. I mean, if I left the camera here for a half an hour, you'd never get sick of this. It's just perfect. You probably can't see it in the camera, but we have the land. We have land. Land ho, they say. Gotta be careful when you say ho these days. I'll zoom in a little further and see if I can get it. Can you see that? Oh boy. We're rocking and rolling, so. There it is, you see it? There it is, there's the fort. Little Steve Winwood, right? The dinghy's been doing really, really well up here in the arch with the cross ties, so it's got me reconsidering downsizing. I may keep it. It is still a bear to get up and down, but we're figuring that out. We're going to just continue to refine the methods that we use to hoist it, and we'll see what happens. But the fact that we can sail in the open ocean, the other day we were in some serious, well, not serious, but much bigger sea conditions, probably 8 to 12, and sailing just fine. It was tied really aggressively, and it wasn't moving at all. It was creaking a little bit, but hey, the thing does weigh 500, almost 500 pounds. And it's, you know, up there 8 or 10 feet above the, well, probably 8 feet above the ocean. So, all right, guys, we're about to get into the channel here. And so I'm going to get back to the boat and I'll get some more video when we get close. Up on the Dry Tortugas, Fort Jefferson right there. Just a couple miles off. See the marker buoy there. That's the beginning of the channel. We're going to stay to the left of that. Okay guys, we're really coming up upon it here. I guess we're officially in the channel. And that's Fort Jefferson. It's clearly a big motor yacht anchored on the south side over there. To the Dry Tortugas, Fort Jefferson, which is right behind us here. We're in the anchorage on the south side of the complex, I guess you'd call it. There are quite a few boats here, and there's not a ton of room. We attempted to anchor a little closer to the beach, which was our preference, obviously, but the depth drops off very, very quickly. It goes from like 25 feet in the turning basin down to 11, and then very quickly down to like 6, and my draft is 7 feet. So I have Julie calling out soundings every couple of seconds, and she's like 9, 9.5, 8.5, 8, 7.5, 7, and it was like, oh my gosh, I got to turn around. So we spun it around, dropped the anchor a little deeper. We were too close to basically every other boat, and finally we decided to pick a spot kind of on the outskirts of the anchorage. We're in about 10 feet of water, and David will pan the camera around and show you what's behind us, and we'll catch up with you. We got dinner on the stove right now, and we're gonna have a fun adventure-packed day tomorrow.
Thanks for joining us on this episode of Airspeed Adventures. If you like this video, go ahead and click the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now and click the notification bell so you can get notified when we come out with new content. Have a great day.